Here we are today at the 360 Vegas studios with Mehrooz from Mehrooz Realtor. First of all, love the name. I think it's fantastic, and I think that it's really something that somebody can attach themselves to.
Thanks.
So tell me about you.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here. My name is Mehrooz. I've been in Las Vegas since 2006. Been involved in real estate, technically started from like 2009. Bought, sold, invest, flip, and that was when I was non-licensed, just for me and my family and friends. We were kind of involved in it. And then up until 2017, when I felt like, okay, well, this is time for me to kind of get my license and share my experience with future clients.
So at the end of the day, why you?
You know, that's a great question. And I've been in customer service industry for over 15 years before I become a realtor. So I know the value to customer service and the return on it, to be honest. And that's technically the bulk of my focus in my business. I want to make sure everybody get the best to my ability, best service I can give them. So without me asking them, they would start referring their friends, family, relative, whoever they know, because I went above and beyond for them and made sure that they're happy. And I'm in a business not to just be in a business. I'm in a business to kind of make friends, long-term friendship, because that counts a lot.
And so you do a lot of things. Now, a lot of realtors buy and sell different types of properties, or they rent, right? But when you were doing this for yourself and for your family before the licensing, you know, you learned a lot.
Yes.
Right? And so when you're dealing with your clients now, you made mistakes before, right? When you were dealing, you know, oh, I should have done it this way or whatever or something.
Exactly.
But now that you have the clients, now you've taken those lessons.
Exactly.
So tell us what it's like to take one of these lessons that you learned so that you can have your clients better off today.
Well, I think to start with, I believe, don't take it the wrong way, but I believe the realtors that not owning the house themselves or never been through being a buyer, home buyer themselves, and been through that excitement of it or emotional stuff that you go through and going through each houses and try to make your final choice for your dream house, they can never understand what the client feel because they've never been there.
So the experience.
Exactly. Being a buyer yourself at one point.
Right.
And not one point, many times over and over, being through both side of it, I guess. Buying,
so doing the
selling.
escrow, right?
Exactly.
Opening, finding out that sometimes there's a little bit of a bump in the road when you're at the escrow company and they need another piece of paper and you're scrambling at Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
Of course.
Yeah, where's the piece of paper, right?
Tell me about it.
Here's the thing, but to have those experiences makes you a better person when you're doing your business. Is that right?
Definitely, of course. I mean, that's across the board in any businesses. The more experience you gain, the more volume you go through, you see a lot of different things that they pile up in your experience book.
Buying and selling, the right time and the right location are really big points when we talk about land.
Of course.
So give us a little bit of a piece of each one of those and why it's important.
Well, technically, when it comes to land, land never grow, right? It's just what we got. And technically, you gotta first think about like what type of land I want to invest in. Is that a residential? Is that commercial? Is that industrial? What I have planned for it. And
when they want to do that, do they just they call, you know, and so do you have an answering service that, you know, press 6, press 5, or does somebody answer the phone that we can ask the question and they can say, this is the answer, or I'm going to get you the answer?
Normally it's going to be either me or my assistant. We do have a great group of agents that we literally just handling land when it comes to basically client that just investing on lands. And I'm very, very thankful that I'm getting still. We all always a student, right?
Right, of course. No. And what about residential homes? Buying and selling? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so residential. That's, I guess, more when it comes to real estate. Everybody first thing they think is just, okay, residential is just that's it. But there's more into it. Residential, before it become residential, there was a land that they built a residential in it, right?
Right.
There was an investor that either as a custom house or it's the big master plan company that they come in and they buy a whole bunch of different land, put them together to basically make it like either apartment complexes or single family houses.
Or a single family house.
Yes.
All right. When we talk about mentors, I hear yours is the best.
Yes, I was very fortunate to come across this gentleman that him and his father, they bought and sold land since like 50s and 60s. And they have ton of experience under their belt. They've been here before many things even pop up in Las Vegas. And I'm learning from him. I'm very grateful to have him around. And I'm still learning, continue learning. And basically that's how I can say like, and now I'm very passionate about land because every day is a new thing that comes up and it's just amazing.
When it comes to being members, you're a member of the Better Business Bureau. Tell us about how that makes you feel when you're going out to do your business.
Well, being a part of Better Business Bureau gives you the mentality of I need to do best, I need to be at my best because that's my reputation out there and that's what people are going to see, and you want to have your all across 5-star to make sure, I mean, this is technically what you do as a business owner. Doesn't matter, again, we're going back to that, doesn't matter what kind of business you do, if you're doing a good job for your client, they're going to come back to you regardless, and they're going to automatically refer
their friends and family.
Of course.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. I think those are great words to end the segment with.
Thank you.
You know that if you need somebody and you want long term, all you have to do is call.
That's it.
We thank you very much for the
You're
opportunity. We'll talk to you real soon. Make sure you turn to everybody and wave and say, see you soon.
See you soon.